My nigga, this rivalry between you and URL is fucking awful. My nigga, look at all the bickering y'all pettiness resorts to. Like, why the fuck is this situation so difficult for two grown men to sit down and talk through? Why the fuck we gotta hear about y'all going through courtrooms and lawsuits? Yo, can't we all just get along? Seriously, y'all need to lay off it a little. Because it's unfair to battlers such as Mackk Myron, E-Ness, and myself who feel like we getting caught in the middle.
It's like me. I'm cool, super cool with ARP. If niggas, I'm walking up the street and I see niggas snuff that nigga, I'm throwing niggas in traffic. You understand me? And I'm super cool with Beasley. Same thing. You can't jump that nigga in front of me. I'm going to roof a nigga head. So it's like, I hate the feeling of, like right now that I just did ARP, I feel like these niggas over here side-eyeing me like, oh, you over there with that nigga. And then when I do a URL battle, I feel like my nigga over here, like, oh, you choosing them niggas now? So it's like, I don't like feeling that way. But not only just me, I speak to my brother Mackk Myron, and he tell me his little gripes and how he feel like he was used as a pawn between them. I spoke to E-Ness. E-Ness told me that's, you know what I mean, he felt like he was used as a pawn between them. And I'm hearing these stories, and I'm pretty sure these are just niggas I'm close to. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure there's other ones being affected by the rivalry that's going on.
So Mackk Myron feels like he's a pawn in this whole URL RBE beef. So I guess what you're saying is that when they signed you to a 2-year deal, it was more of a cat and mouse thing with this whole URL RBE issue, and not really just for the love of your talent, but like, yo, let me pull you away from RBE. That's what I took from this pawn comment. But damn, Swave, you being a chatty patty and shit, you putting the man business out there and everything. You know what I'm saying? What y'all talk about in private conversations.
I speak to my brother Mackk Myron, and he tell me his little gripes and how he feel like he was used as a pawn between them.
D2 is the third and last walk on at A14, meet X20.
What up, man? Chris, I'm about checking back in, man. Back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button, that subscribe button your way, and I appreciate all the support, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy Mother's Day to everybody. You know what I'm saying? To all the mothers out there that are watching this channel. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. I had a talk with ARP recently, and I was talking to him about like where he is in battle rap, because you know it's always been this thing is like, yo, RBE is the #3 league in battle rap. RBE is the #2 league in battle rap. URL is #1. URL is #2. Oh, RBE then took King of the Dots place. So now, you know, they're #2 and URL is #1. ARP always tells me that he never wanted to be #1 in battle rap, and that there's a lot of pressure to do that. Like when you do things, people expect you to always do them. Like y'all are looking at right now, Gnome Impact, and like, yo, where the hell is Gnome at? Once you do something, people are expecting you to build and expound on it. And he said he never really wanted to be in that situation. And I asked him, I said, there's a lot of talk about you being the #1 league in battle rap right now. There's a lot of talk about you being in these YouTube streets, which we love so much. And do you feel for the first time that people are telling you like, yo, you're keeping battle rap alive, or we like what RBE is doing, or RBE is the #1 league in battle rap? And I said, I wonder how many people are in your DMs trying to be booked right now. And he told me a couple of names. I ain't gonna put it out there. That was kind of surprising. The niggas that actually reached out to do battles. You know what I'm saying? Because the niggas be on URL, and I just be like, yo, these niggas are so funny. But I said, if you do a max out this summer after coming off the Mook joint, and you spin a block and you do, you know, a max out like in July or August, I'm like, yo, you gonna be dominating this year very heavily. Or you, Remy, and URL could really compete this summer, because I think Remy is coming in July with a big card. ARP could do a max out. URL got Summer Madness. Y'all gonna be competing for the biggest cards in battle rap. And I said, for the first time, URL is going to be tested for being #1 in battle rap for the first time. You know what I'm saying? I always tell you URL is #1 in battle rap. But it's going to be tested. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who's going to put the better card together type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be on that type time. And it had me thinking about all the people that stayed down. the show-offs, the Rosenberg Raw, the Gyms, the Oops, all these people that like early on when they were on URL and they were like doing well, but they were still having issues with North and they weren't being booked and they were falling out with North and they were choking or not having great battles.
Money. That's why I'm where your booby at. She hype for no reason. I give her Scooby snack, she home alone. I roam the home until your booby trap. Before that truly clap, she get pent up, then I wig. But y'all ain't catch it, that's my lingo for if I give her a round, she better hope it do be rap.
I was only age 11 when I flipped the pack. My big homie put me on, told me kick him back. Had me in his trap house counting chicken scratch. Hands on with the spot like a twister mat. Say look, that sound will hit your chest, make you cough up. I had them falling from the trees like a walnut. Nah, we bought that dope by the bundle, then we chop up. Just try and make that brown bubble like a Star Crunch.
No disrespect intended to your brother, K, that's truthful too. My question is why you thought that was something that's cool to do. Let's switch the shoe. What if you died and he wrecked? Is that something he would do to you? You don't think Smack would have understood? Like, I'm sorry for your loss, my nigga, go do what you do. That's your fucking brother, you pussy. You supposed to pay your dues instead of you out here chasing battles. See what they do for views?
They ended up coming to RBE, finding a home, and for a while, they just took their battles. They were cool with being a second or third league. They still got a little bit, they were like the big fish in a small pond, where sometimes you can go to URL and be a small fish in a big pond. Because let's be real, if Rosenberg Raw and Big K and all them was over there and A-War and all them, I don't know if they'll be getting the top names in battle rap. Big K definitely wouldn't have got no Mook on no URL. That's definitely not the case. So I said that sometimes being a big fish in a small pond is actually a good thing.
I ain't the type of nigga you fold your arms and roll your eyes at. I'm the type of nigga that'll fold you up and roll your eyes back. Nigga, this gun will shut the fuck up. Like my cousin Geronda won't beat shit down your leg. Put that adrenaline to the side. Like my sister Kia won't shoot you in the mouth and then get in the ride. Like my homegirl won't round up her team and tell them bitches to slide. This'll be one time you don't want me to get in touch with my feminine side. Let's go. It's another rapper for dead. Mac full of lead. Break a bone, fracture a leg. But it ain't an issue to pistol whip you with the strap till it's red. How many times? I don't know. Do the math in your head. Let the evidence show.
It brought me to Mackk Myron because I was already thinking this about Mackk Myron, and then Swave said that comment, and I was just like, yo, you really left RBE too soon in a way. Because you was on RBE, and yeah, you battled, who the hell you battled? I think I got it right now. You battled Big K early on. You battled Big K before Big K was really on his run to where he is now with the A-Ward and the Mook battle. You battled Enes, you had music videos out, the F Loso joint was out.
Hollow God tier. Well, it's time to get that fire burning. I be killing niggas from up top. I'm Remy and higher learning. I come to your state, nigga, and do your whole family wrong. Start clapping shit. I black brother like Angie Stone. You pussy, nigga. Let me show you how this toy work. The clip, longer than a franchise boy shirt. If he could come to RBE and let me cook it. Knowing if he do it, URL won't book it. You don't want to see that nigga Chico in your bushes. He can't go wherever. If he do, he get a whooping. Hit me on the gram, all my hoes going up. I did a show with Math, all the hoes wanna fuck. When we out of town, boy, them hoes in the tuck. Fuck low, so a nap, boy, them hoes in the dust. Go to die. Low, so a faggot. And I mean that. Now let me get a little feedback.
And it's kind of like you were getting love. You was in a KOTD tournament. You was like number 2. You lost to Bill Collector, whatever. Or you're really number 3. You lost to Bill Collector, and then Bill Collector and Pass battle for the championship. So you had your little run there, and your name was building. And you had your boy Ill Will over here. He was doing this thing. His name was building. And I felt like y'all being like a little tag team, y'all doing y'all thing, y'all were kind of big fish in a small pond. Y'all were, to me, I used to always tell you Mackk Myron, one of my favorite battle rappers, when he was cooking KCJ and cooking Bonnie and all these people. You're like, oh, Mackk Myron is crazy. I love Mackk Myron battles. Like, I see a Mackk Myron battle, I click. One of the best battles I ever saw was Mackk Myron versus Danny Myers. To me, that is a top battle in the last 3-4 years. It's one of the best battles on YouTube right now is Mackk Myron and Danny Myers. I love that battle. It's crazy.
Yo, your wife hideous. I wouldn't fuck. I got no manners. Pop you and hit that ugly bitch. I got low standards. Look, Danny. Listen, Danny. I would hate to get the kids involved. I'm sick, but this Tech 9 is hitting kids and all.
And I was like, Mack is straight. And then he left there. I know why he left. RBE has a lot to do with money, you know what I'm saying? And probably opportunities too, because he probably wanted to battle Ab and Loso and stuff like that. He wasn't going to get that on RBE. So he comes over there, they throw a bunch of money at him on a battle deal. And it's like, bro, did you really leave RBE too soon? Because behind the scenes, they tried to do Mackk Myron in Clips, and Clips kind of wasn't quite ready for that battle. I think maybe it was like a little funny battle. Maybe he didn't want to do it yet. But I do feel like he could have got a Clips. He battled Hollow the Don in a 3-round, in a social distance battle. ARP could have gave him Hollow as a 3-round battle. I feel like the opportunities would eventually be there for him. He comes to URL and he battles Fonz. If you really look at that battle, even the intro, he didn't get the love he deserved. Coming to the stage, you know what I'm saying? Straight out of Michigan, you know what I'm saying? We got my nigga, we didn't even say my nigga. What did he say? Coming to the stage, straight out of Michigan, we got Mackk Myron. Ooh, a little bit of cheers.
Make some motherfuckers, y'all. We back. We back. We got another classic battle for y'all today, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get straight into it. On my right, I got motherfucking Mackk Myron representing that motherfucking Gap Town. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Coming to the stage, you know what I'm saying, out of Cleveland, my motherfucking brother, you know what I'm saying, my motherfucking brother, you know what I'm saying, my nigga Fonz. Ooh, niggas going crazy and shit. Right then I knew Mackk Myron was in trouble. Right then I knew that the nigga was in trouble, bro. Now, don't get me wrong. Mack is battled on URL. I'm not going to play him like he ain't battled on URL. You know what I'm saying? He one of the niggas that had PGs with Jeffrey and all these people. He was on URL. He was on Bands and Born Legacy. I think he was on all them kind of cards.
Soon as that green land, my plug hit me. I buy for it. Gave his face half the metal. Now he's cyborg. Hey, I thought this was URL. We don't fuck with dweebs. I can tell right now we got a Justice League.
But he went over there to RBE. He done his thing on RBE and King of the Dot, and that kind of continued to build his name. He really didn't build his name on URL. He built his name like on other leagues and shit, and just being funny and telling niggas, you know what I'm saying, follow me on Instagram. He got his name that way. And that's what happened. That's what I mean, being one of the best people in a small pond. When he was in the King of the Dot tournament, he was one of the best niggas. When he was in the RBE, he was one of the best niggas. And he come to URL, he gets Fonz. And Fonz is basically telling him like, yo, all you do is joke. All you do is laugh and kick it. When you come over here to URL and stand in front of a real nigga, you get cooked.
Who the fuck is you beefing with? They already showed you doubt. Mama jokes, funny shit and mama jokes. We already know what bro's about. He only be bitches, white boys, and Christians. Anybody who take the wholesome route. Soon as this funny ass get a stand-up nigga on stage, then it's Corey, the hoe come out. Straight pussy!
He did something in that battle I never seen him do before. He actually complained about his opponent's rounds being whack. Like, oh, y'all niggas like this whack shit?
Man, y'all liked it that weak shit. Y'all liked it that? Y'all liked it that? Y'all liked it that? Y'all liked it that? All right.
This is what y'all like over here? Y'all like whack shit? And right then I was like, bro, that jokey joke stuff you do on RBE, that I feel like jokes are good. Clearly we see Clips do it. We see other niggas joke. You know, I don't think jokes are bad. But Mackk Myron is just looked at to me like an outsider or an outcast. And I don't know how well his URL career will be over there. I don't know. I feel like what happens when you come over there, I feel like P has a lot of, I don't think P booked Mackk Myron because it is RBE. I don't think he's a pawn in P's eyes. To me, I think P be knowing some battle rap. P knows Mackk Myron is a talent. Anybody that's watching battle rap knows he's a talent. The problem is that P believes in you more than anybody else. The Chicos, the Beasleys, and the Smack is just like you just another nigga on the roster because they mostly deal with top tiers. When it comes to dealing with the Born Legacies and the Jack Boys and the Squeakos and all these other people that are coming up, P books them. So P is looking at you like, yo, I think this would be a dope battle. And he's trying to sell it to the other people. They give him a budget, tell him to book Born Legacy, and he put all these battles together and they just okay it. They show up. But I don't know if Smack, Chico, and Beasley look at Mackk Myron the way P looks at Mackk Myron. We haven't seen him since that battle. You know what I'm saying? We definitely haven't seen him since that battle. And right now, if he was to battle Loso, which he needs to battle Loso because there's been a lot of talk about fuck Loso, all this kind of stuff. He got to see Loso. I'm not sure he can beat Loso, bro. Loso is actually talented. Loso got bars. Loso got busy with Jazz. Loso then got busy with a lot of people that he battled. With the reception that Mackk Myron is getting and Loso's writing abilities, one of the better writers on URL, if he was to do all of this talking about Loso, come to URL and lose, look where Mackk Myron has dropped. All the way down. He didn't build up all of this, King of the Dot tournaments, Ballin Enes, and all they build up all this. Whether you liked him or not, his name was building. You come over here and lose to Loso, your name plummets. And that's what happens when you come over here. There's a possibility that the crowd or the people might not fuck with you because they looking at you like you an outsider. Them jokes ain't working over here on URL or more. I ain't gonna say a more street league than RBE because they all street, but like a league where it's more promoted. Like, nah, get them jokes the fuck up out of here. This is real street rap. I mean, and Mackk Myron can get in that kind of bag, but we don't want Mackk Myron to deviate from who he is. We want Mackk Myron to be Mackk Myron. But if he loses the Loso, I gotta put a nigga on the stock drop list. He you know what I'm saying? He a candidate for the stock drop list. And who would have thought that? But let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this. I don't think Loso would have had a chance to beat Mackk Myron if it was on RBE. I think if he would have saw Loso in that blue room, Mackk Myron would have went crazy on that nigga in that blue room, boy. And all the people would have been like, oh, Mackk, oh, they fucking with it. He catch Mackk on a Born Legacy or some shit down here in Atlanta or some other. I mean, he catch Loso on a Born Legacy or something. He might actually lose, bro. His 2-year deal of battling Av, Loso, Fonz, all these punchers, even maybe a Rum Nitty, there's a good chance he could lose the majority of his battles, and everything he built up for, he would have just lost. Ill Will would have continued to grow, getting the Hitmans and all these other people, and Mackk Myron would have dropped. That's the problem that Mackk Myron is running himself into. Now, he can change that if he wins battles and gets the love, but I'm not sure that that's actually going to happen. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Chris Unbiased, subscribe to the channel. Holla at your boy.
D2 is the third and last 1.